Left, your left, hey. Left, right, your left. You got it.
Thank you for joining in today with Andrea Eichmann and Mark Peterson of the People's Patriot Project for this week's WeP3 Debrief. Find out what our crew has been working on to help support those who have given some and all to the pursuit of liberty and freedoms across Minnesota and the United States. Watch, listen, and support as we create the beacon of hope and opportunity in today's society that needs its heroes. Are you a veteran, first responder, or a patriot looking for a place to put your skill set, your thoughts, and or want to help continue the mission? You have come to the right place. We are the People's Patriot Project, and we want to be the shock and awe when it comes to meeting the needs of our veterans and first responders. We are dealing with a new enemy in today's world where the wounds are not always seen. We want to be part of this mission in saving lives and making a difference. Welcome to the WeP3 Debrief. Here's Andrea and Mark letting you know the mission. And as always, Patriot Pride.
Can you hear me?
Yes, we can.
Yes. What are you doing, Peterson?
Don't sound like Mickey Mouse this time.
Okay, well, that's because I have my own earbud microphone thingy today.
Well, no more than normal. No more than normal.
Happy Red Friday, everybody. Only two of us are playing the game today. That's okay. Not that we'd call anybody out.
I know there's only one person on this call that's not has any red showing currently, but woo!
I know.
It gets tough. It gets tough, man. We had a long night last night. Met with the crew. Met with new people last night. I know Andrew was on the road late, and I was on the road late, and rolled into the house, and I don't think I got off the doorstep. Just kind of went to sleep right there, and how do these people do it? This will not be a profound statement. There's a lot of people out there smarter than me. I know. Poof, right?
What are you talking about?
I know.
What's good? Okay. All right.
I think I figured out why we've been having a problem with some of our technology. My Facebook account was hijacked, and they haven't done anything with it, but passwords changed everything. So I spent the day trying to put all those pieces together, and we're there. Terry Daniels, good to see you, brother. Man, you've been here. You're doing it. It's awesome to see you. We appreciate you, man. Thank you for being here, man. And we're here to talk about what we're getting done.
How'd you figure out that your account was bad?
It wouldn't let me log in. It wouldn't let me log into this. So today I'm sitting at a place where during my lunch, of course, and I was trying to figure out I couldn't get in. My fat thumbs wouldn't allow me to get into a StreamYard and update the pages and stuff. And I'm like, and after typing one of two different passwords that I use, because I have two different accounts, about 142 different times. I'm like, because you never know. You might misstrike, blah, blah, blah. You go through. Nope, it definitely was just an issue of it was not matching up. And so you have to go through. the good thing is I had some authentication pieces in line already, so it wasn't that hard to do. But what a pain, man! What a pain.
You know what we used to what we call that in the IT world? You want to know? Just
Time
ask.
waster. What was it?
No, it's called a PEBCAC error. Have you heard of the PEBCAC error?
PEDCAC.
PEB, PEBKAC. Problem exists between keyboard and chair.
How is that? How did I create that problem?
I'm just saying. Don't get sensitive. I'm just throwing out analogies or euphemisms or whatever.
Heck.
PEBCAC.
I'm not buying your ID10T.
There's that too. Or snafu, for that matter.
What Peterson drinks out of a towel.
Yeah, what is that?
Washcloth. I'm wringing the washcloth out.
Why do you feel
hey,
like
happy Mother's Day, Andrea.
Yes.
Thank you.
We're early, and I've been listening to Andrea's plans for her Mother's Day this week.
Yeah. What
she's
plans
been
do
given the gift. She's been given the gift. It's taken what? 20. How old is your oldest? 26.
31, I think.
31.
31.
Sorry. Okay. It's taken 31 years for them to give you solemn peace and quiet, and that's what.
That. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
I think that's nice.
How does having grandchildren provide for solitude?
I think because let me tell you this.
Okay.
Typically Mother's Day falls on fishing opener, and we do a great big weekend where all the kids and their kids or significant others, we all go to a big cabin, and it's fun for a whole weekend. It didn't fall on Mother's Day this year, so my big day with all my kids is next weekend. So I don't know if I'll see any of them this weekend. It'll be fun. It's okay. It's all good.
Anything at all for Mother's Day?
Me?
Yeah. Well, I mean, you're the only mother. Well, a true mother. Different kind of mother over next year, but that's a whole other story.
Mother, 2 letters over there.
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna put my pontoon in the water, I think. Yes.
Good for you. I was driving by Lake Minnetonka on my way back from the restaurant we were at last night, and oh my Lord, the public accesses were packed with trucks and trailers. Packed.
Oh, serious?
Already.
That was nuts. Too early for that madness. But
it got nice one day.
I've had boats before. Couldn't wait to get out on the lake.
Yes.
Anyways, what are you talking about today? It's Friday. Friday.
It's time.
Yeah. I wish we could talk about all the pieces that we got rolling right now, because there's a lot of stuff. And I know we keep saying this. The hook is in, the hook is set on a number of gigantic pieces, and we just
reel them in.
What?
We're reeling them in. We're going with the fishing analogy. You said hook is set. We're reeling them in.
Oh my gosh!
We're reeling them in. Let me get my earphones in tighter. Maybe that'll help.
Oh my goodness!
But I mean, it seems like we're in this lull. We're not in the lull. I am going to have to make an announcement. We are going to have to do some crowdfunding, and we are going to put that up probably this next week. We do have to start taking care of some of the missions that we've been asked to be part of, and because we've had to say no for a little bit here, and that's okay. It hurts our heart, but we've got some things in line right now that is sensitive to our hearts, and I mean, we've just got to take care of some of these asks that have been out there, plus operational costs. And again, I know there's a lot of people that are out there bragging about how 100% of what they bring in goes to veterans, and I'm like, okay. There is things that cost, like doing this podcast, or
admin crap.
Yeah, I mean, no one on our crew makes a dime on this. In fact, our crew spends. I put a challenge out to them about 3 weeks ago, and I said, hey, poop or get off the pot. I hate doing that because the people that come and help, their skin is in the game by their action. And but I said we have to take a next step, and I asked everyone to give, and the board answered, and we got our mission or our goal was made, and we are going to move forward with another organization that's going to help us with some logistic pieces, and they have a fine line or a tiny line that says, no guarantees, but at the same time, it's a team of people that gives us a huge foot up. So we're going to work on that. Listen to Adam Bird this morning and on his weekly update and exciting stuff there. And he wants us to be involved with some things that he's got put in play, and we don't have a reason not to do it. So we'll be working on those pieces. This last weekend, we had Rachel Felsky with R2R, which is Ride to Remember, here in Minnesota, ramping up for an event coming up this next August. But they're working to support a ride. We're working to support a ride, and it's a motorcycle ride. She's part of, but separate, the Combat Veteran Motorcycle Association. Just a team of veteran riders that are out there trying to help with veteran needs and a camaraderie. And we full-heartedly believe in that. We're excited to hear or know that Shannon Book is going to be coming up for the event. JT Thompson and the Gunslingers will be at the event. And there might be not only some surprise guests, but also some other surprise musicians as well. And so if you're in Minnesota, Andrew, do you remember the dates?
Granite Falls, August 13th.
Oh, we talked about this last night.
August 13th. August 13th.
August 13th in Granite Falls. And I don't know why I'm not. I could just bring up the graphic, couldn't I?
I think I'm going to buy a motorcycle before that, just for that ride, because I've been wanting.
You are going to do that?
I might.
Well, don't do it. Can I help you buy a motorcycle?
Are you paying for it? Then sure, absolutely.
Yeah. Yes.
All day long.
No, I'm not.
I know where you're going. I gotcha.
Where am I going?
We'll talk about it. I know you're talking about. Well, help me buy, because you know people. You know a guy.
I do know people, and I'm trying to, you try and build some relationships. You sweeten the pot a little bit, and yeah, I think I know a great bike that would fit you well, and I think you would like it a lot. I'm not even jabbing right now.
Where's going?
I'm not even jabbing.
Like something about like a moped or like a 50cc dirt bike or something.
You want me to tell you what bike I think you should get?
I can't wait. What?
I think you should get the Scout 60 Bobber is what I think you should.
I do like the bobbers. I've been thinking about that, but I want something I can ride for a while, like be on the long, full day.
I think that would make you look Billy badass. Not that you're not already, and I think it's a good bike that would fit you well. I really do.
For short, squatty types. I said it, Mark. It's okay. You can agree with it.
So here's the deal. When I was in that industry, working in that, these people would come in and look at that bike and say, "Oh yeah, here's the deal. That's a great starter bike." That bike is almost 1,600 cc's on a regular bike. It's not a starter bike. The thing will rip your arms out of the sockets if you don't take them serious. And it's a great bike. I love the Indian line, and some of their new stuff is kind of weird for me, but whatever. Well, I can get past that too. But we got some people in that world that we're trying to work with, and that's where we're at. I know someone's going to be out there arguing, "Oh, Harley, yeah, Harley, yeah, Harley."
I was looking at those street bobs too, just because I'm curious. I don't know what direction I'm going to head yet. But if you're buying it, then
if you gave me the chance, and we go and put you on two different bikes, I will put you on a Street Glide or Bob, or then take you back over to the Indian line. I guarantee in comfort and performance, the Indian's a better bike. That's my
I gotta say, I've not looked at these before. You just brought this up, and my lord, is that a cool bike? That's just short, squatty like I am. It looks really easy to control. And it's a 1600.
They balance so well.
Mm-hmm.
It's a new era manufactured bike. The thing is, Harley's been sticking with the same plans for so long, and again, these are opinions, and feel free to have a different opinion than me, anyone that's out there, but and we don't get paid a dime to endorse Indian Motorcycle either.
And I'm already building this sucker, so you can forget it. So we'll see you at the dealership on Saturday. Meet you there.
I will take you down. I will introduce you to the people.
You know a guy, I knew it.
I know many.
Okay, you got now. I'm frothing at the mouth. We got to move on. This is going to be the topic of the next.
And I think, it's a bit of exaggeration saying 1600 cc's, but it is way bigger than what a starter bike. It's not a 500, and it looks like a 500 to be honest with you.
It's got 100 horsepower.
999 cc's, so it's 1000 cc's.
1000. Wow.
I knew I was a little bit.
1000 cc's.
Did I say 1000?
Yes. Extremely vocally.
1000. 1000 works. It does work.
Or 1,000. I mean, it's close.
Andrew, you
It's
ever
fine.
been on a motorcycle? Do you like motorcycles?
I love motorcycles.
I thought so. I think I remember you saying that before. It looks like something they pulled straight out of World War II. That's what's cool about them.
The bobbers, yeah, they do a good job. That gives you kind of, so Indian's done a great job of keeping kind of the nostalgic of the bike and giving it the new technology features, and that's why I appreciate them.
They're so much more affordable. Holy crap!
I didn't mean to start up a whole commercial for Indian.
I'm sorry. I'll shut up. Moving on. Sorry, we'll talk about it later, Mark. Don't get me fired up like that, man.
I know. So, and we're going to see, because I know Tammy wants to ride, and we'll try and
ride to remember. We're there.
Well, we'll try and get her. I mean, she's not going to be. She doesn't have the skill set to ride.
Oh my God!
She's going to choke you.
I'm not talking about you. I'm talking about Tammy.
I know. That's why it's some say that. She
I
doesn't
know,
want to be
it's
the
hard to
driver.
say.
She wants to be the rider.
She can't be the rider. She's not licensed and endorsed. So that's why I'm
No,
saying
the
skill set.
passenger. I said not the driver. She wants to be the rider.
Thanks for correcting me.
I was saying what you said, just a little nicer.
I'm sure you did.
What's happening?
Yeah, so we're super excited about the event in August, and hopefully we can see a lot of you out there. The plannings and the project is working. We got some plans to create an event around that, and we'll see you then. See you there.
Oh God! Give stop, Mark. Give stop. Okay. So what's coming up this weekend? What do you guys got going on? Anything fun?
That's your lines, Mark.
Well, it says
going
straight up
into-
Andrea on the sheet, so I'm just waiting for you.
We already went through that. We already got that.
Yeah, we're ahead of you, Mark. Go ahead.
We already
Oh,
got
well,
that.
why'd you split up the event?
I didn't.
All right. So this weekend, we have another Simplify design. We say that because if you haven't had the chance to go see our new website, you probably don't even know what we're talking about yet. Boom. So I have to bring that up because our Chris Nobles has an organization that builds and develops and does web design and other entities. He's in to video graphics and into video taking and that whole piece. But so we do have another company coming out called Simplify Designs by Elena Madden. And she's going to come on. She's a fireball of energy. She seems to be a fitness fanatic, and she's creative with her designs, and she's also an ordained minister. There's a whole potpourri. That's really interesting. A lot of the people that we bring on fit many or wear many hats, and we might even get to have her play the guitar for us while she's on as well. So I'm going to confess. Here's the confession. Me and Andrea work so tightly together all the time that I don't read her notes. And so it was my fault. There's a little dead end and you feel a little hostility in the air, and that's probably my fault as well. I combined in my head without reading her notes that she prepared for this last week's guest with the ride. And so I didn't read when it said Andrea next. I didn't realize it was already about the ride. And so I apologize for that.
You're fine. There's nothing to apologize about. It was about our guests, not about the ride, but it goes fine together. It goes together great. Goes together great. The show was about the ride. So yeah, Elena Madden. I haven't gotten a chance to talk to her, so it's going to be all new. It should be kind of fun stuff with Elena.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And
yes.
We haven't had a music guest for a while, and it's not because we're not trying. This is the busy time of year. They're all out. They're on tours. They're doing events. But we've got like 40 requests out there for musicians that are veterans and first responders, and they might be struggling to see their correspondence. So if you know of, and I could drop a bunch of names, and I don't want to do that. That's not fair, I don't think, in my opinion. But there's a bunch out there that we've been trying to get on, and if you have any influence in that, we would love to hear those veteran and first responders. And if we'll just continue and use, it's not old, but we'll continue to use the amazing artists we already have and showcase their amazing craft. Stephen John, Weaver, I can't remember Weaver's first name right now.
Ryan
Weaver. Isn't there a female Weaver?
I
thought
maybe?
So. We have so many. I'm going to tell you the truth. Here's the truth. I tried not saying Jen Ford because these guys, both of them, were MFing me last night about.
No. We were not. We were not MFing you about it. We all agree that she is extremely talented and extremely awesome veteran, and she's an amazing singer. We all agree on that, correct?
Yes, 100%.
Period. Next topic. What else about Jen Ford? Besides she rules.
I love you.
Jen, you rule. You're listening.
You guys are so full of crap. That's what I love this team for. Love this team.
Cackling. Go on.
In Minnesota, we're going to throw this out there. In Minnesota, we've decided that because we like getting out with our people, and at one time we were doing board meetings and in conglomeration with going out. We are transitioning that a little bit because at our board meetings we actually have to get work done now. And we are going to, on the 13th of every month, we are going to go out and do our Patriot Day. We call the 13th our Patriot Day every month. And we're going to put the rubber to the road and say, hey, boom, here we go. Across the state of Minnesota, if you're in Wisconsin, close enough, North Dakota, South Dakota, and Iowa. If you want to come at any given point, On the 13th, we will get that out there and get the information for everyone, and we will just have a little hoorah, a little get together and a swore hay and enjoy life, family, friendship, and it's we had a good one last night with Jess and Jen, and Tammy was there, and a new good friend, Greg Hanks, showed up as well. And Andrew and I were there, and it was a good time. But we'd like to open that for a lot of other people. What's that?
I got to meet him briefly. It was good.
Yeah. Great ideas, and love having them around. So.
For sure. We didn't get a picture though. So Chris Nobles, if you're listening, we'll try to get you on soon for our website. Anything else? Is there anything else?
But my only question is, have we named the plant? What's the
plant
name of the damn plant? Anyone? Mark, come on, you creative. Throw something at me.
Didn't I said something the other day. Do you remember what it was?
Selective hearing. That's what I think he said.
Jethro.
I didn't hear it now. Jethro.
Jethro, the spiky plant.
Yeah, I don't know what it is. It's a plant. I don't know anything about plants. Clearly, there it is.
You should name it Robert. Robert.
Do I call him Bob the Plant?
Robert or Bob?
Robert Plant.
Ooh.
Oh.
Wow.
Where you going with that? I dig it. I'm a music guy too. I'm into that. Mm-hmm.
There you go.
That was amazing.
What about we could name it after a Led Zeppelin song to be even more obscure, like Kashmir or like Stairway to Heaven or like Black Dog or Rock and Roll, something like that.
Yeah.
I think
Kashmir.
Good song.
You might need to. Is there a gender we need to figure out for it before we give it a name?
No.
We are a woke crowd. There's no genders in this group. Sorry.
No
I'm laughing at myself.
limitations.
That was so dumb.
No limitations on that one. We'll go with it.
Yeah, it's all good.
Stairway is good name.
There's a little tiny thing going on. It's not a gigantic earth-shattering or shaking event. If you get the chance and you want to support the People's Patriot Project, there is a little thing going on called the Char Championship.
Who is that ugly guy?
Yeah, look at that.
You can put Andrew's face on there and you can just do the work.
I can. You want me to work on that? I will definitely put that into.
Notice how I didn't volunteer my face. We're doing it.
Before Sunday's show, we will have a Andrea Eichmann form of that advertisement. Absolutely.
I feel like that's false advertising because I cook 3 times a year, and it's good, but it's 3 times a year.
Here's the deal. If I'd have known in advance when they were having me fill out the paperwork, I would have completely changed the branding of. I don't want it to be the charchampion.com 2022 Marquis Peterson. I would have gone WeP3 or the People's Patriot Project. And I didn't know that they were just going to automatically take, and I couldn't go back and change it. And I'm really hoping to use this as a platform, a national platform. Again, so if you go on there, they are going to ask you, there's 2 buttons. There's a free everyday vote, and there is a pay for vote. That the funds go to help the James Beard Foundation. And I watched a video of it, and it's a good thing. I'm not going to counter campaign against the James Beard Foundation. That's there's no reason to do that. They're good people doing good things. And I have a hard time asking our Patriot Nation to pay when we're trying to do our own mission. And that's where I'm at. I've had some friends say, you know what, I have no problem paying. I don't have a way of tracking who's got how many votes. I've reached out to the organization. It's not James Beard Foundation. It's the Char Championship to ask them, is there a way? My concerns are that some of those guys, there's a pro guy in front of me that probably is nothing to drop $1,000 and jump up 1,000 votes. So I know we're in third place. I'd like to see if we can get, to second place by this week. But I don't know where we're at. I don't know how to look or tally or calculate the votes. And so thank you for everyone that's out there supporting, because I am using this. We are using this as a platform for the People's Patriot Project. What else?
For sure.
I'm so far into building my own motorcycle at this point that my ADD is like off the charts.
I bet
you are still.
Yeah, I've been doing this the whole time. I haven't heard a thing you guys have said, actually.
Right.
I'm joking.
Motorcycle mode.
Yeah.
That's okay.
Do you want your mirrors to be folded down or folded up?
I feel like we're going somewhere with this, Mark. Like you're going to start making fun of my height at some point.
It's going to be a judgment.
Everything I'm positive is turning around on my height.
Sweetheart. You're
I am
so
not
sensitive.
And if you call me sweetheart again, I'll bury myself in the gym.
Why did you say sweetheart?
I know, that was a little weird.
But a little kid at school. Well, little feller.
Little feller. Okay. That's a new one. I'm really not that little, everyone.
It's okay. Let me help you take the crust off your peanut butter and jelly. You'll be okay.
Oh, God, your ass. I'm going to leave it there. Let's stop right there. Whatever. I just cut up my chicken nuggets. That's all I'm asking.
What do we got? Anything? This is not the way that I want us to
goodness.
run this.
No, it's been pretty weird. But okay, so it's Friday. It's Red Friday. Coming up on the weekend, Mother's Day. So, Friday. What do I always say every Friday? Check in your battles. Call your buddies. Call your battle buddies. Make sure everybody's healthy, happy, squared up. If they need something, have them reach out to us if they need anything. We're all around. Reach out. Mark just went ghosted on me.
I did?
Disappearing Mark.
How'd I go ghost? What
Let's
is
just
going
see how long we can have dead air.
It's like Harry Potter moment.
Yeah, totally.
Whoa. Did he just freeze? Oh.
Did I really go someplace? Hello?
For a second. Yes, for a second.
Yeah, for a second you did.
Oh. I on my side, I didn't even know. I heard you guys talk everything, and I didn't.
It's Facebook's fault.
It is Facebook. They're listening, so beware. Shh. Hi, Brian Gibson.
Good to see you, brother. Thanks for being here. All right.
We are,
well, it sounds like we're dragging and not
I got nothing
here. So let's.
Long week. Everybody has a long week.
I'm out. I'm ready for Sunday. Check us out, you guys. We got your 6 at 6 Patriot Playtime featured with Heroes Media Group every Sunday night. We're here at 1800 Central Time on Facebook. And the show can be found weekly on all major podcast sources, Spotify, iHeartRadio, Heroes Media Group. It's on our new website. It is on our YouTube, which I'd love to say is fiery, new, and updated, but it's all there. It's all there. On that note, check out YouTube. Please subscribe when you go there. We are looking to turn it into the monetizing so we can do fundraising right there on YouTube in just kind of a natural, normal way. And that'll go right into all of the fun things and the supportive things that we do with the People's Patriot Project. We're striving to increase our reach and join others in the fight against the physical, mental, and emotional scarring. One is too many, and remembering is not enough. So come join us. It will be fun. Mark will have his Facebook straightened out. There will be no worries. He'll be linked back into this thing. Brian is telling us and reminding us, and we will speak with you soon, Brian, but Hope Stock is July 29th through the 31st, and that is in Makanda, Illinois at Fob Rush. What a cute little place out in the country. Do anything that we need to say?
Get your pride.
Yeah. Remember the mission? Remember the collaboration? If there's something you think is important or you'd like to make a difference, you can come on board with us and be part of the solution. We're always moving forward, reaching out, looking for new ways to help and looking for bigger ways to be supportive. So if you know someone or if you would like to jump on board, just give us a holler.
Rock and roll. Have a good weekend, everyone.
With that, now a happy Mother's Day to all.